Cool. You're live.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, let's see here. But yeah, this is gonna be a lot more a lot more different than what I normally stream. Just because of the fact this is gonna be more of a quiet stream than what I normally do. I'm not good at solo streaming because it's just
Nobody's gonna explode.
yeah, it's nothing like Contain where talking is constant and required. This is a lot more focused on this is going to be a lot more focused on just me doing a lot more thinking and more like definitely more of like a background type stream where you just like put it on to play in the background, hop into chat for a little bit if anything, but yeah,
Yeah.
that people are hopping onto the stream now. Hello everybody. If you didn't see
Hello.
the post that I made about an hour ago, this is definitely going to be quite different than what I normally do. This is going to be a lot more of a quiet stream and dare I say boring in by some people's standards.
No, it won't be boring.
You don't know people. I've gotten some pretty on some of my streams where I was playing some games alone or one of them, I got a pretty rude comment saying that that
Oh,
you've gotten boring. I'm leaving, and I was sitting looking at that, being all like, you did not have to say that. That was
well, yeah,
absolutely
that's
not
not
something that you
nice.
had to say. You could have just left, and I wouldn't have cared.
Yeah,
But that's besides the point. That was their problem, not mine.
yeah.
But yeah, for those hopping on, if you haven't checked out any of the community post that I have been posting, which I doubt. Still gonna do it anyway. Still gonna talk about it anyways, just because it's a good thing to get off or having it on the recording. Uh, let's see here. Where is that? Don't worry about those people. If they watch and hate it, they are still fans. Uh,
Hope so.
it depends on the person, but I hope so. Anyways, the game I am playing is Factorio. A the what I would consider the gold standard of logistics management games, which are a lot more monotonous than games that I normally play and let alone stream. uh Again, gonna be quite the quiet stream, and I hope nobody takes that I am well, that's I don't know where I was going with that.
Just
uh
don't call him brutal, please.
it's yeah. Uh so I've played a bit of Factorio, but a lot of it mostly being modded, and I've never really gotten quite far into the game myself. Uh, so this is probably going to be me starting my first true game that I've wanted to fully complete from the beginning. Still with some caveats because in order for me to actually stay interested in a game, I can't have it be boring or tedious and annoying to do things because if it's like that, especially from the very beginning, I'm going to lose interest like within 30 to 15 minutes. So I do have a few mods to
Yeah.
make things a little easier on that front, but the general gameplay of Factorio is still pretty much aligns with the base game, which is start with nothing, well, only a few items, and then using or to we'll build a rocket, launch it to space to finish the game. No major gameplay aspects have been altered. No, it's nothing like Angel Bob's where it's entirely new ores and refinement processes. Or space exploration, where the end of the game is you making a spaceship that can go up to the speed of light instead of just launching a rocket. So yeah, this is gonna be quite different from what I normally do, and I have Jango on at least for the hour to chat with.
At least for a little while.
Yeah. But in any case, things here will hopefully be a lot more easy to take care of and will follow. And hopefully this isn't going to be too incredibly boring, but without further ado, I'm going to launch the game now.
Whoa.
Alright. So yeah, there's just to give a little bit of stuff to what I do have on. A lot of it is more just like quality of life things to help make processing some things easier. Like Helmod, which is all it does is just adds a special GUI that allows you to basically calculate inputs and outputs for things so that you know exactly how much of something you need to build to get a specific output. Definitely going to be helpful in like later game or whenever I'm starting to build more bulk production things. Other things being like very small additions like Disco Science. Different science packs of different colors, and this just basically makes us that science labs light up with the color of the the sciences that are currently being processed.
That's absolutely necessary.
It's funny. I love it. And then another one, text plates. Actually need blocks, but it's just text.
Yeah.
Nothing else to it. There are a few that I was debating if I should or should not have, just to hopefully, if I could, yeah, to either fit in with the base game or not. Things like water fill, which is like landfill, but the opposite. It's where landfill is a base game item where the entire thing there is all about, yeah, it's just like filling in water areas so you can actually build on them. Where water fill is the opposite, where you place water. I don't think I'm gonna be adding that into the game. Another one, Afraid of the Dark, just adds more light around the player and adds a specific type of, adds more items to help with lighting. Decided against that. Biggest one though probably is Bob's adjustable inserters, which allows you to change where inserters pick up and drop things off, which I think it was a little too much for base game, because inserters are meant to be pick up from one side, drop on the exact opposite side. So I think I chose to turn that off. Everything else is mainly quality of life, or things that are so minuscule to the actual gameplay loop that I don't think they're consequential. But anyways, I'd say it's time to actually get started. Free play is the main way to play the game, and I will be having everything on default, with the only exception I'm probably going to be spending a little bit of time trying to get a good seed, because, again, this is going to be like my first major time actually trying to play the game normally, where usually I would turn off the biters, either turn them off completely or put them on peaceful mode. So I'd always had those off, but now I'm actually having them normal, so that's going to be a threat that I actually have to deal with instead of something that I can deal with if I wanted to.
You could just ignore it.
That's not a good idea because if I ignore it, pollution. They hate pollution, and this factory's gonna. And factories produce lots of pollution. So, so I'm currently looking for a good map, a good, yeah, a good map so that I can actually at least have a fighting chance.
Right.
Which mainly involves me starting in a forest. Since trees can absorb pollution, meaning that spread of pollution goes a lot slower, and thus will hopefully not get to any biters before I absolutely am ready. And then, of course, there are all the cliffs around. Those are going to be quite difficult to handle. Might be a little tough with that biter down in the southeast. Those have a good spread to them. And there's a lot of trees over on that northwest side for those biters up there. And then beyond that, there are just few biters nearby. I think I'm gonna go with a different start. Oh, that's some uranium pretty close by to the starting area right with that. But I don't need that. Come on.
Ooh.
I think a lot of my time when it comes to actually finding a good map is just re-rolling map seats until I find something that is like, oh yeah, I could roll with this.
Which is fair. I would do that too.
Not enough trees there. Spread it. A single nest down there. That's funny to me. I think those ore patches are a little too close to each other. Those are a bunch of biters right next to the starting area. Don't like the position of those cliffs. Yeah, that's not gonna do it for me. There's a bunch of biters right there. That's not gonna be helpful. I could probably go and fight, like, take down those biter nests if I need to.
Yeah.
This one might be a good starting point. Ore patches aren't too far away from each other. There's some good amount of water nearby. And I had to clear those cliffs somehow, which I know there are cliff explosives to do that. But that's near the end of early game, which I might not be able to reach in just one stream. Because this game it can be quite long, with regular vanilla playthroughs being dozens, if not near 100 hours to complete a single game. And that's not even that's without mods. Where some modded playthroughs can go over 500, like space exploration being one of the most notable. But anyways, I think this one might be a good thing to start off with. I'm going to absolutely have to go up to that little biter nest near, like, right next to there and clear it. But I do have a firearm. We can try. If it proves to be too difficult, I can always re-roll.
Murder?
Murder!
Yay.
And destroy the natives. That's what.
Exactly.
Alright, then I'm going in. Crashed spaceship.
Dang. Oh well.
Yep.
Another happy landing.
Another happy landing.
Yep.
But yeah, I like clearing these out immediately because no real need to keep them around longer than necessary. All of the ore patches are to our west right now. I do know a little bit about how to actually play the game, since again, I have over 300 hours in the game, just never more than 20 in a single playthrough.
Yeah, I don't know how to play the game.
Very first thing, definitely gonna need to get automation queued. Alright. Those right there, where are those biters?
My word, your little
With my pistol! With my pistol!
Gun.
And I'm gonna die.
Don't die. Oh, shoot. There you go.
Bad luck? No, not really. That's more on me. Don't tell me that all of my stuff is already gone. That would suck if that were the case. Let's just hope that my death is already... Yeah.
Move, little guy, get there.
I can't run fast. This is like my max running speed.
Dang.
Hey, still has all the stuff. And I now have extra ammo.
Nice.
Hello, biter. Oh, all of you have already basically respawned.
Now you should murder them and not die.
I'm gonna need fish. That's how you
Nice.
regain health. Or at least quickly.
Hey, at least you killed them and didn't die.
No, I'm gonna die. They respawn too quickly.
Rip.
Meaning I'm probably gonna have to get some turrets if I'm gonna want to take on that nest. A single pistol is not good enough. But before that, I'm going over here and grabbing myself some fishes. Some fishes.
Fishes.
Because fishes give you health. Fishes are healthy for you. Life lessons with Factorio.
Yeah, I don't like fish.
Me neither.
I mean, then again, I don't like anything.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I really,
you don't like food, period.
But I really don't like fish.
And I'm gonna put that on my hotbar.
You know, fish I can't stand. Anyways.
I am going to... At this point, I'm probably just gonna fish spam.
Yeah, that's fair.
Where the heck is my body? There it is.
You gotta find some water.
That is the one thing I keep saying in other playthroughs. This sprite for death, and I keep thinking that wouldn't it be funny if that was the Family Guy death pose? But
Yeah,
it's not. But wouldn't it be funny?
Oh, it would be funny.
Okay, let's see here. Yada yada yada. All right, shift. This is why you get a lot of fish. Regain health on the move.
Nice. Murder them. I don't know if you can kill them fast enough.
That's why I'm trying to kill the nests.
How's that working out for
And now I'm out of bullets.
you?
Which means I need, yep. I'm restarting the save.
Fair.
It was gonna be too much. That's generally how bad spawns go. That's definitely not gonna be good. I'm not gonna do that one. No trees. All of them in a neat line. Still a little too many cliffs around for my liking.
Woo.
This one might work. Spiders aren't nearby. All of the ore patches are generally close by with a good amount of trees around to hopefully suck up some of the pollution I'm going to be putting out. I say we try. Skip that already.
Yeah, oh well.
Drop my ammo. Turn on the alt. Clean up all this debris. Get all the plates that I would get from all that. No, that's just still in fire. Okay. And get a few things of coal.
Yeah. Mining away.
And then those on the hotbars, like that. And I can turn on even distribution. Yep. I just need enough iron to get myself a infinite a coal loop. And I need stone, so I'm just gonna go down here and grab some stone while that's going. I don't have any rocks nearby for me to quickly get stone. How many do I need for furnace? 5. Eventually I won't be needing to do all this. Eventually. Okay, that should... I'm gonna make a... I'm gonna get that many. These already, fill out and stop producing stuff quite quickly. And one of the cool things about things that I have learned when it comes to Factorio are these things, burner loops.
Burner loops?
Yeah, burner loops. Just put one in it, put a piece of coal in one. Whenever something gets fuel fed into it and it takes fuel, it'll immediately get put into the fuel slot. So two burner drills right next to each other on a patch of coal, feeding into each other like this is an infinite loop. They drill more coal than they consume, so eventually they'll just max out their fuel things, and then they won't have anything to put out to. It's a very interesting thing. Just let that do its thing. Man, the labs are quite expensive. But let's see. Definitely gonna need automation as the first thing. That is going to be very much needed. Or maybe I could just immediately go for gun turrets. Automation. Let's go for walls, then gun turrets. Then let's do that. Don't need that for now. It's a lot of working to get things up and running. Valve on Twitch. Hey, haven't seen someone with your username, so definitely new. Hi, how you doing? My name's Emerald Cheetah. I hope you enjoy this very quiet stream playing Factorio. And technically is what is my first true playthrough of Factorio. I've played Factorio a lot, but mainly modded, and I haven't really actually finished. I haven't actually ever finished the game normally, and even then, I still have a few mods. Yeah, even then, I still have a few mods available on just because of the fact that it's just quality of life things to make things easier on me, so that I don't immediately drop the game after 30 minutes because it's too it's too boring or hard. But yeah, that is the general gist of what we are looking at right now. This is literally like the first 10 minutes of this game. It's a lot of just grabbing stuff. I got biters to the south, but hopefully there are enough trees to quell any invasion before I actually have gun turrets up, which will take a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see here. Let's get 2 more of those up and 8 of these. So yeah, even distribution is one of the mods that I have. Poker face in chat. Is this the tutorial? No, it is not. This is main free play. I've already gone through the tutorial, and I know quite a bit already for what generally I need to do. Do I have enough for? I'll make an iron chest, and then use that one full. Just get that started. Just to hopefully get some copper going before anything else happens. I'm gonna need another drill to start getting stone as well. So I'll grab another one of those and put that on my hotbar so that I don't have to keep getting those. Yep. That in there, and then just let those run.
Alright. Now we'll just wait.
Yeah, now it's just a bunch of waiting. Just waiting to get enough resources to actually start automating things. Eventually I'm gonna need to start putting those into a furnace. In fact, I probably shouldn't have done chest right off the bat. Get that in there. Just have those do their thing. I need more burner drills to hopefully start getting more copper. No. Why did I say copper? Coal. They both started with C.
Words
Yo.
are hard. I understand.
English is hard. What are you talking about?
Yeah, English too, but also words in general. English just makes it way harder.
Just do that. Infinite loop for 4 burner drills.
Peace.
I need plates. Oh, no, I actually have enough iron plates. I need to get copper plates. So I can actually get a lab up. That run. Okay, I will require 10 of those. Check on 5 so far. Yep. I'm gonna need power. Or I can just run a burner inserter.
I'm just gonna pretend I understand what's going on.
That is fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I'll be honest, I forgot that you started streaming to Twitch. Wow.
A lot of
I
fuel right
completely
there.
forgot. I'm dumb. But oh well.
Multi-streaming is definitely something I needed. Now that I actually was able to, that's good. Huh. Exactly enough then. That, I need some stone. My stone's probably out of fuel. No, it isn't. But even then, it is taking quite a bit. Get a... I'm gonna need more copper then.
Go get more copper.
Go get that. Those. And iron. 2 of those. Now, need to start chopping down some trees. Do I have enough for any pipes? Or do I even have pipes available? I do.
That is the question.
Get one of those then. I'll do that. Put the boiler right there. And 2 steam engines off it. There. There we go.
Whoa.
Put 50 coal in there just to have it do its thing. And I'm gonna need to chop down some more trees, get everything out of the way over here so that I can actually have room for power poles. I don't know why my YouTube chat isn't actually doing anything. Hold on. I need to get my YouTube chat actually up and running. Okay, pop that up. There we go. Now my chat here is actually showing stuff. Now I can actually see what everyone is saying on the YouTube end. I'll get 10 of those up.
Ah.
Technically 20, since 2 per. Those over there. Put those down to here. And then lab. Let's lab it up.
We finally built a lab.
Finally built a lab. And now I'm actually getting automation. Now those. As that is getting researched. Probably get another one of those up and running. How's the pollution looking? Not too great, but that's the main reason why I'm running for. That's the main reason why I'm running for turrets. And I'm gonna get myself some armor. Just for the sake of it.
Probably a good idea.
Once I get automation, I can actually start making things.
Yo, Raven's here.
Yo,
Welcome.
pressing there's that. Okay. Verified nutcase on Twitch. Amazing username, first of all. Pressing Shift C should dump coal into everything within reach automatically. Good advice. That'll probably come in handy later. I also have the even distribution mod, which will help at least keep that from being tedious. Which something being tedious is the main reason why I stopped playing games. So I'll take anything that I can. 10
Nice.
and 10. Okay, so 20 more.
I'm sorry.
So those cracked. I'm surprised that my other drills are still running. They're quiet. I always get control and shift mixed up on what they do. That's more of a me thing. So yeah, it's a bunch of different types of sciences that you can, yeah, that you can get. And so, just, that's how things have to be. All that in there, now we can actually start getting stone walls. Which, might not have the best, I might not have the best, start here when it comes to how actually everything goes, but at least my pollution isn't too bad. Now with automation, okay, automation would be under here. Now that I actually have at least a little bit of power, I'm actually going to get another boiler up and running. Where did the... Oh, I think those go into pipes. Let's see. That. And out of the way, trees. There we go. Now all of those are in the same spot. There's stone walls down. Now, why did it do that? There we go. Now I can now get gun turrets out. Oh, and then eventually we should be able to start working on getting some electric mining drills up. Even if it's only a few. Chop tree. There we go. Jeez, my YouTube chat is being... My YouTube thing... My pop out live chat isn't showing comments. It's not fun. What is...
Oof.
On the multi-stream. Really hope that it actually shows up on multi-stream because that would help out a lot. There's my copper. And it's gonna be a lot of iron that I need. Nope, no, nope. Why did I keep forgetting shift. Okay.
Stop forgetting things.
Not gonna happen.
Yeah, I know.
And there's gun turrets. Meaning... those are doing their thing. We get 2 gun turrets out. Well, those... I think I have enough stone walls. Yeah, well, stone bricks required for smelting. That. Meaning pipes are just gonna have to do. It's weird, pipes make good very early wall setups.
That is weird.
But they're really good pipes. Really good setups there, so yeah. At least I'm gonna have 10 on me at all times. Then some more of those to get myself enough pipes. I'll have those down here. Do that. Nice. Yep. So those at least are ready to defend my meager stuff if things come to it.
Which is good.
And directly in line with those biters down there. The pollution is starting to spread a little bit. Need to get some more copper into. Yeah. One, that's good enough for me. How are these looking? Ah, they're full. Get that in there. Blah. Random noises to hopefully pass the time. Okay. I need splitters there. So let's see what I can do out of this. Which I haven't used a lot, but probably gonna change soon. Get one of these ready. Won't need get those. Two stacks of coal in there just to keep that running for a little bit.
I'm dying. Oh well.
Oh, this patch has already used up all of its iron. And I guess give it back. There we go. Definitely gonna need more iron. At this point, iron is basically the backbone of everything done in Factorio, so.
It's just like Minecraft. Am I wrong?
Not exactly, no. Okay. Even distribution to the rescue. There we go. Okay. Starting to get enough electric miners. Or at least possibility for electric miners that I can start auto mining things. For now, I'm gonna get that ready. I'm definitely gonna need those undergrounds and splitters eventually. Steel processing will be needed soon. Okay. Let's see. Oh, need anything for personal logistics yet, so I might as well just clear that. How's pollution doing? It's definitely starting to spread now. Thank goodness there's a bunch of trees around the spider nest down there. They're probably going to be the ones who would have been hit first if that wasn't the case. And then, of course, there's a spider nest down there. No trees between pollution and them, so hopefully that can be defended quite soon. Might as well put another set of turrets down there. How many did I use here? That was 16. Yep. Those in there. And I can start working on getting electric liners up. But then things are going to be quite interesting because that's the start of automation, which is big. Probably put them right there. Get rid of that rock. Could use the extra stone anyways.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. That's 2 gaps there. Might be better to put them inside. Put that right there. Yep. And now 5, 10, 20, 30. I'm gonna change my character's color to my good old green. Because yes.
Because yes.
Those in there just to keep those ready. And now I at least have some protection on those 2 sides of the island. Or my, not island, my base. I'm gonna go. I need to see exactly what's going on up in this direction, since this is the edge of my map view. Looks like there's a bunch of trees up here, so hopefully if there are any biters in this direction, that will be covered. These are full. Any others? Nope, okay. Nearly down on iron. He's probably been doing a lot so far. Yep, that's a lot of iron plates. That's a lot of iron plates.
Why do you need that much iron, D?
Trust me, this is nothing.
Okay.
The amount of iron you usually need for Factorio stuff is hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of iron plates.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah. That's the reason why you automate stuff.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll do 4 of those there, 2 on full, 1 on the stone, just to have that running, and 6 on iron, just to have that ready as well. Let's just hope that my meager 4 steam engine setup is up for the task.
Alright, well, it's about 2 o'clock. I gotta go.
Yep, thought so. So yeah,
Yeah.
thank you for at least being here with me, for at least this little bit.
Yeah.
Have fun with your family.
I will. Have fun with this, dude.
I'll try.
See you later.
See ya. Alright, everybody give me 1 second. I'm gonna hop over to a different chat room and give a message out to other people that I could possibly chat with. Okay, give me 1 second. Let's do it here. Hey ho, been a while. Streaming, RN. Someone to talk to while doing so. I'll be in the lounge if anyone wants to hop on. Put that in there and then hop into the lounge chat there. There we go. And now, doubt anybody's gonna actually come by. That's just how it is. But might as well just do it just in case. Anyways, now that logistics is done, it's time to actually get started on a few other things. Get those out of the way. Right there would be a good start to those. Hold on. Oh, and then that's That's copper right there. Let's do it like that. Okay, and then get the iron. I think I made one too many electric mining tools, but yeah, whatever. Let's start them down here. Go. Probably gonna need more electric poles. That right there. As I'll just have those on the hotbar just to make things simple. Those up. And it would be a good idea to have those on the thing as well. Definitely gonna need to clear out these trees. Those are gonna be in the way. Out of the way. Some of these saplings definitely are definitely hard to miss. Well, not hard to miss, easy to miss. My gosh. And let's go with that. And this one for good measure. Pollution is doing fairly well. The trees are doing their job down there. Fuel is out on all those. Those back up and running for the time being until I can get more up and at it. Definitely gonna need more transport belts. No. Stop that. 5, 10, 20, 30. Let's go with that. Military. Definitely need that at some point. Eventually gonna need a furnace column. Let's see. Definitely gonna need to automate red science. It's easy enough. Copper and the copper plates and iron gear. Let's see. No. That's them. Those boilers are going to be going for a little bit, at the very least, until I can get something up. I'm gonna move this gun turret setup to a different location. Give me more room for a smelting setup. Down here would be a good place. Go. And I'm definitely gonna need more of those. 10, 20, 30, 50. Just get those out of the way right now. A lot of things being done by hand. It's very slow. All these trees out of the way. Not sure how far any biters are in the north and northwest. Definitely gonna need to go exploring for that, but for now, I'm not gonna worry about it until the problem rears its ugly head. Go, have plenty of wood now for things of the like. Okay. Start over here. Get rid of these as well. It's not the best idea concerning the fact that pollution can definitely be a problem this early on. Not too much of a problem, as long as you have at least a few gun turrets. But still, limiting the amount of pollution that goes out to biters is a very good idea. Or at least from what I understand. Again, for those who have either joined late or just wasn't paying attention when I was talking near the beginning of the stream, this is technically my very first true normal playthrough of Factorio, or at least as normal as I can get it without me eventually wanting to quit due to it being too monotonous for me. But gameplay is still, well, at least the gameplay loop is still like normal Factorio with a few mods to help keep things less than boring and irritating. Like, equal distribution, for a good example. Copper smelting setup down here. And an iron next to it. Allow me to start making a automation thing underneath. Meaning I'm gonna need a lot of furnaces. Let's see. Iron plates are definitely not something to skimp out on. So those. And I'm gonna need to start making inserters as well. Okay. 6.3 megawatts. That's gonna take quite a bit for it to fully run out there. Okay. With some furnace in the what am I trying to say? Inserters in the inventory now. Typing this hot bar. Let's see. I think 4 would be good enough. No, let's do 6 for copper. And then 12 for iron. Iron is a lot more important than copper anyways, so I'm gonna have only one side so far. This isn't meant to be this is only meant to be temporary. Anyways, so let's see here. Start them right here. And make a bunch more inserts while I'm at it. Eventually gonna need to start making a little production area, a little mall to actually start automating some of these more used things, and long-handed inserters are definitely going to be useful at some point. But not right now. Once I start getting science automated, that'll really open up a lot of possibilities there. Right. Better idea? Make those grouped up so that I don't have to use as many power poles. Okay. Those right there. Make some of those as well. And with the splitter, right there as well. There we go. Heck yeah. Okay. Definitely gonna need more belts as well. Those ready. Action. Do I still have some of my... Do I still have blueprints? I do! From when I was doing things. Splitter. Those ready. Let go. Proper smelting. Proper smelting column. Need to get some other balancers ready. Just general balancers, I mean. Close. Go. Get that connected up. Not exactly ready for those to output yet. Anything, at least having some smelting columns is good enough for me. And then having a two-sided one will be a good idea too. For iron. There we go. Then I can actually use this thing. No, wait, no, I do have to have that splitter there. Okay, so 2 splitters, an underground, and I won't. Just I need these. Hold that to be able to go on to the backside. And hold on. What am I missing here? 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I see. That side's too far back. Is the underground still there? Hold on, let's see. Succulents. Hi. Sorry that took a little bit for me to see the comment. Definitely spending a lot of time getting this to do stuff. When you see this, Emerald, you're doing really well right now. This game looks harder than getting the Soul of Eternity in Terraria. Okay, it's really hard. I can imagine so. But yeah, I have had my fair share of playing Factorio by myself through other means. So I know roughly what I'm doing, but it's a lot more. It gets a lot more complicated than this. This is only just the beginning. Think there. Yep. A thing to connect them up here. And one to connect them down here. No, this isn't going to be necessary. Be much better to put the splitter right here. Is less belts that way. From that should put coal on one side and iron on the other. And there we go. Okay. What's pollution doing? It's doing a lot better than I anticipated. So, let's see. Some of those. Ready. All these, I'm not going to need all these. With these, I'll run in another hole to the electric miner down there to keep that going, so that hopefully I'll actually have some stone later down the line. Coal's still doing well. Okay. Now, let's see here. Just to get some semblance of automation going. Let's get red science semi-automated so that I'm not having to craft those in my inventory, since those definitely take a lot more time than what would be needed. Let's see here. One there, one there. 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 And now, red science is at least hand-fed automated. Get that ready. Let's see. Cliff explosives are going to need to be needed soon, so I can actually clear out some places of the like. I think electronics might be a good starting point after all of that. That unlocks a lot of things. And it looks like it eventually leads to oil processing, which is going to be needed. So yeah, let's just go with that then. And getting that ready afterwards will help, so that eventually I can actually start making logistics science packs. Producing at a good pace. Those. That as well. Just let's blocks to go. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should keep red signs going at least for a little bit. While I figure out what the heck I'm going to do. Okay. And you can do, and I can do... that's the reason why I made this. So... let's see here. Mate. Production. Big. Items. Okay. Okay, let's see how I can do that. So what would I need to automate? Of all things, I'm definitely going to need to automate. I'm definitely going to need to automate belts, undergrounds. Oh, not so much undergrounds and splitters. Belts, inserters, mining drills. What else would be a good thing to automate on here? Repair packs might be a good idea, but keep that limited. Ammo would be a good idea as well, but also keeping that limited. Well, there goes that. Okay. Let's get a submachine gun then. Just have that ready for defense. Own a musket for home defense. Okay. Get that on there as well, just because. Okay, tab is that. Okay. Get 10 of those out. Don't need anything more than a wooden chest in that regard. Okay, I'm gonna need to get something. Let's see here. Yeah. Definitely gonna need an inserter. And yellow belts. What else on here? Might be a good idea to automate stone bricks. So that I can make it. Wait, can stone be done as a path? Where are ya? No, you can't. Okay. That doesn't look good. Looks like they did use all of their coal. Meaning it's time to make a new belt. Well then, at least this gives me something to do. Definitely gonna need more belts, though. Like a lot more belts. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Let's just do that. Got quite a bit going on there. And then also for anyone looking, these other little researches over here, these are quality of life research from the mod quality of life research, and don't really plan on actually getting these unless things actually start getting really tedious on my end, which again is one of the main reasons why I'm not actually. It's one of the big things that I don't want to skimp out on. If something becomes too tedious for me to handle, I will do everything I can to make it easier, while still trying to make everything as normal as possible. I'm gonna use that extra miner that I have. On the coal, because that's definitely gonna be needed. Turned off the alt. What the heck? Why did I pick up that? Even distribution. There you go. Got that going. Alright. Back to this. Okay, let's see. So yeah, that is back. So going back to this, inserters, transport belts, electric miners would be a good idea as well. Assembling machines would also be a good one, as well as different types of ammo. Let's see. At least the production line looks relatively easy to pull off. And some repair packs. So, what do these actually mean? Some of them only need the basic plates. Okay. Needs an iron plate, iron gear, an electronic circuit, iron plate and iron gear. Plates, gears, circuits. Plates, gears, and circuits. Okay. I think for them all, I'm probably gonna have to do a one side plate, one side gear sort of thing. Because it definitely looks like a bunch of these things require iron plates as a main ingredient along with iron gears, which, oh boy, that's gonna be quite the thing. Then electronic circuits require iron plates as well, and copper cables. Only gonna need like 2 stacks of shotgun shells on hand at any time, so having a separated one will be fine. Okay. So. First, I'm definitely gonna have to make some assemblers for the iron gears and the electronic circuits. And because they need electronic circuits, that's gonna need copper cabling. Probably gonna make them all over here then. Let's see. Let's make a bunch of assemblers right now just to have those ready. And already a bunch of wooden chests just for the sake of it. Not gonna need a lot of space to hold all of these items. Just enough so that I can have a decent supply whenever I need them. So at least. Those through. There goes research. All those going through as well. Okay. So let's see. This is where I'm definitely going to need long-hand inserters. Let's make a few of those. And then ready a bunch of those along with as well. Those ready. And make a few splitters. How many spaces do I have? 2. That is perfect. I already have an underground ready, so that'll help out a lot in that regard. Move these down a little. Once I get those splitters up and running. That right there. We have that right there, meaning this down here, ready for when these are doing their thing. gonna produce on the far side. Put in on the near side. That's how they're going to work. It's one of the main reasons why I did originally want Bob's extra inserters when it came to some of the quality of life mods, but definitely does change up and changes up the main gameplay loop a little too much for my liking for what is meant to be a general first playthrough. Okay. Have these ready too. I'm gonna keep these going out. Let's do it like this. So I actually have a need for the underground. That. So let's see here. When it comes to how the inserters usually put things on the belts, they prioritize putting things on the far side of the belt and do not put things on the near side. Meaning, since all the items that I'm planning on having in this mall have at least one product from the basic plates that is going into all of them majorly, 4 different slots for belts are going to be required. Copper plates aren't going to be so much needed, but it still is a good idea to have them in there. The outer side of each belt is going to have the plates, the inner gear, or the inner being gears or electronic circuits depending on the item. So I need to make these be able to. There we go. That's one way on how to do it there. Meaning I'm same thing here. There we go. Now that's how you do the plates. Now, get these through. These a little bit. First things that should be made are definitely going to be gears. And, my gosh. Gears and copper wire. Copper wire is mainly going to be going... The copper wire is only going to be going into the electronic circuits, so... In all honesty, I might as well have those on a separate belt. There goes another thing there. meaning logistic science packs are next. And that will unlock a bunch of other new things. Okay. Fast inserters don't really go anywhere. This mainly goes into armor and other things of the like. It's mainly the logistic science packs that are coming up that are the big thing there. But all of the items it unlocks require logistic science packs, which I am not ready for. Wait, hold on. Actually, I would almost be ready for them. I'm gonna be making transport belts and inserters, so I could actually route those up to the lab. Maybe remake the science setup while I'm at it. Okay. Three copper cables. So go with that. No, I think I'm gonna have to move all this down a few. That's why I get substantial room for anything beforehand. Let's go down to there then. And a little more just for safety. There. Those side being those. And that being that. There we go. Now do the same thing I did for there we go. Now that those actually have ample room to do stuff, make a couple of those. All of these for cables. Assembling machine what? I need to figure this thing out. Come on. What the heck are you supposed to be? Actually, 100%. I'm seriously gonna need to look up how mod works. So it's just one factory with that. Probably only one factory of that. One factory of that. Okay, that's it's quite a lot of electronic circuits that are going to be needed. Okay, for electronic circuits. Need 7 of those. Jeez. I have an idea. I need to make a separate production line specifically for all of those electronic circuits, because those look like those are going to be a big thing for this little mall I'm making. Meaning I'm going to split some stuff up. And these are going to, that's going to go up in this direction. Definitely going to need more assembly machines, apparently. 20, 25, 30. Okay, what is it? Yeah, okay. Needs to go farther. Put it right there. And then output priority to the right. So that those will always up. Three things of shift is how you do that. It's good to know. Those are probably going to need to be used for other things. Then I'm going to need another splitter to help join those. How many would a single factory need? 3. So I can do 2. I can do 2 factories of circuit production. Meaning those are going to have to go right here. No, wait, that's not going to work. Need some room to give these. Yeah, room for those to breathe. how are things looking? Pollution's looking generally well off, so not really in much of a hurry, at least on that front. Put priority to the right. Well, actually, to the left. Finally make those circuits. Then I'm probably gonna have to move everything, start routing them down. It's a perfect spot for that. That. There we go. That's that down. What else? What should I start on just to pass the time? Let's do it like that. Yeah, let's give those time to breathe, and hopefully with everything needed. Then iron plates, so I need to move these across there. That's why you need long inserters. How many gears are needed? Quite a bit. A lot of gears. But at least gears are their own thing and don't require a few different steps to actually get operational. Okay. Wrong one. There we go. This is all technically based, banking on the fact that of what I hopefully understand about inserters. those. Those will put on the far side, or at least relatively quickly. From there, everything should have some time to, should have enough to be able to start making these products. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different things. I'll definitely have belts and inserters close to the front so that I can hopefully pull from those and start making green science. That means I'm going to start them all down here. And I made a lot of belts, but I'm already out. And that's the reason why you need you need a belt automator, because just make too many. You need too many. Yeah, what should go on each side? I think mine should be the overflow. First belts, then inserts. I'll have those up here. Belts, inserters. Belts, inserters, assemblers, and drills. Then over on the right side, keep those toward the bottom. Start with shotgun shells, magazines. What was I wanting to do? Repair packs, right, yeah. Okay, there we go. Okay. Fast inserters might be a good idea here. However, I don't have those ready until later. Just have to make do. Now, let's see. This will need near side for that, far side for the other. This will literally just need near side. So we might as well loop that in with the power pole that's going to go down here. And down here we'll need gears and those. Well, which will need them more. I think that side, so those will take them last. Take 2 from... Hold on. Filter inserter. Those aren't long range, so I'm gonna have to do it like this. There. This side will only need from the farm. Might as well just make those. Really, make it really hungry for all of that. Then this side is going to need a lot. Because these are going to be used. Those are going to use a lot more items. I want those to prioritize. Everything out to their own chests. Storage size 16. Storage size 32. Probably make these have those in them. With everything else going to wooden chests. Not the prettiest, but it's a mall. And just a simple pull to connect all of it up. Oh, and I forgot to give these outputs. I don't think I needed this. Yeah, okay, that makes things easier in that regard. Definitely gonna need those fast inserters for those. Then those out. Not gonna need a heck of a lot of those. Definitely not a lot of those. There we go. I need more inserters on these. There we go. We're almost running at full capacity. Yeah, this mall will just slowly chug away at making everything that I need. Let that finish off those science packs. Let's start doing my thing down over here, making those do everything. Okay. That's complete. Take what I'm making. Oh, I could feed off them all here. Okay. Placing on the far side. Probably placing the splitter right there. Have that back into it. Right side for inserters. Keep belts on the other side. There we go. That's how you do it. Red science. And this for green science. Make a bunch of those. Now this is what I like to call spaghetti. Let's have 2 labs. actually make some use of the belts I'm starting to make. Grab a bunch of those. Actually, let's make 4. And have set up. Famous science loop, everybody. Underground. And yeah, that's that. And I need more of those. More poles. And with that going, now that I actually have green science in production, I can start looking at the more advanced things. Landfill would be a nice thing, would be a nice addition. Steel processing allows me to go look at some of the other items as well. Locomotion will be very, very much needed. Engine might be a good starting place then. Then again, steel furnace is it's a very good thing there. And then energy distribution will be another good thing to head forward on, and then there's military too. I think engine might be the best way forward. That gets us a path to oil processing, which is very much needed. So yeah, I'll put that up in the queue first. Another one right here, I guess. Okay. Keep forgetting which one is which. Make the science go a lot quicker. I'm gonna need more iron. One of those wasn't producing. What the heck? That over there. And grab some of the drills that I have been making. Start filling up that iron. Because I am seriously not making enough iron for my own good. And then eventually that side's gonna run out. I'll do that. All of those are doing their thing, and hopefully every single furnace is actually doing something now. Which should hopefully mean iron plates won't be an issue. Unless it is. Then oh boy. I need lights. Definitely I'm gonna need lights. Yeah, it definitely seems like iron was being my bottleneck. Which that also means now they won't hinder each other. Yay! Why did I build a birder inserter? Where did I build a birder inserter? The merry-go-round of science is slowly filling up. Yep, it definitely seems like it's the iron that's my issue right now. Putting a bunch of iron in there just to keep that occupied a little bit. Myself a bunch more of the mining drills so that I could start. Ah, now I see another problem. I need to put that near the front. And what did I? Right, have that after all that. There we go. This is definitely going to need to be the first thing that I get. Because furnaces, I'm going to need to, or first of all, I'm definitely going to need to extend this smelting setup. Go. Now I have room to expand. And built it all up. Myself a bunch more iron smelting. Here we go. And with that, and iron plates. Okay. What the, 24. 24. Let's see. That's where I was getting those from. Well, that's just how things go. I have enough iron for all. No. Hopefully, there should be enough iron for every single furnace now. Hopefully enough where it actually oversaturates the one side of the belt. Yeah, it looks like that's doing generally well. Gotta have enough repair kits. How's my pollution doing? Slowly spreading. Hasn't gotten to the biters yet. That's probably going to change. Okay. So what can we do with all this? Looks like automation 2 might be up on the list next. Let's put that there then. Energy distribution would be a good next step. And fluid handling after that. What I want to do is 4 more labs up. right there. Now with 8 labs, everything is going to be a lot more productive. Let's hope I have enough to fill all of them. Looks like it. Now that things are truly moving forward, this is seriously getting interesting. Make a little bit of a setup to actually start turning these into bricks. Because I can use stone. What does it take to make these? Not a lot. Let's make one of those then. That ready. Making stone bricks. Meaning 0.25 for one? Yeah. Electric mine. And that is almost perfect. Let's put it right here. Have a storage chest right there. Grab from there. Furnace. Fast inserter. That quickly on access. Yep. That come out to a wooden chest. Now that'll eventually be I'll eventually be able to. Did it I think OBS had a hiccup if that was the case. Hold on. Is it not streaming? My God. Did that... Are you serious? Huh. Stream did an oopsie. Are people still watching? Did it come back? I'm gonna get out of there. What the heck is going on? This isn't... Yeah, it's not... My computer's not being used up a lot. What the heck is going on? What? Hold on. Okay. Where in the heck? Okay, I can't... That's... Come on. Do I seriously always need to look in my phone to know if I am or am not streaming? Okay. Okay. It looks like everything is back up. What the heck happened there? I don't know why my stream kept... disconnecting. That was insane. Yeah, hopefully everything is hopefully that doesn't happen again. And I'm not sure why it happened in the first place. That was just, jeez. Looks like my... Okay, hopefully everything stays up and running, because that was not okay. But just hope I don't have to deal with anything more like that. But oh, I need more coal. I need more copper miners. Gosh. At least it doesn't take a lot to make them. Okay, hopefully that makes enough for the copper furnaces to actually be able to supply everything, because it took a little bit, but that it finally went through. It's always very interesting and disturbing whenever stream errors like this happen. It's just one of those things that it's like, why? Just why are you doing this? Just I did not ask you to do this, so could you please stop? Okay. Once the copper wiring is finally back, and full, hopefully the copper plates will be able to go where they need to go. This, probably get ready for another column setup. I'll just go with 4 for now. Up, and there we go. Should also grab some more. Go, now I can start getting some copper. Oh, production. that's a lot of copper there. Now copper plates seem to be up, back, and proper. Hopefully I'll finally be able to get out enough red science to keep up with demand. I have an assault rifle. Oh, that's getting tremendously close. Fish time. Now we're getting to the part where I actually need to start dealing with biters. Those two nests down south are definitely not going to help. So it is fish time. If I can actually reach the fish. So much fish in the... So many fishes in the lake and I can't even reach any of them. There we go. Bunch more reasonably spaced fishes. Fish, the backbone of healthiness. Now with that... Oh, that's a nice outcrop right there. This is where all the fish is. Got a lot of fish to keep my health up for what is about to come. And yeah, for everyone that is now tuning back into the stream, OBS Streamlabs did a bit of an oopsie and disconnected a few different times. It looks like everything is back up and running now, so I'm wondering if it was just an internet issue on my end. But hopefully you shouldn't see any more of that. Anyways, my factory, everybody. With the mall up and running and other things ready. Seriously, it's time to start confronting the natives that have yet to attack me. Thank goodness I spawned myself inside one of these areas. Hello, biters. Die. Jeez. Now die, worm. That's a nest down. Now to deal with the other nest. It's just right here. This one looks bigger. That's a bigger worm. Death. Death to the biters. Death to the biters. And that's nest number 2 down. Which means pollution shouldn't be an issue over here. Heck yeah. Let's go. Now that those have been dealt with, my base over here looks to be doing generally well. I'm gonna need a car soon. Okay, I see what I need to do now. Car would be very nice. Logistics 2 will allow me to do a lot of, will allow me to upgrade. Then I'll do that then. And I'll leave it at that for now. And there goes automation 2. Furnace, automation 2. Lamp. And heavy armor steel. Let's see. Factory's worth of those. .1. I need one that shows Looks like they're slowly making it around, which is something. Anyways, this is a pretty good start there. It looks like these are out of material, which means I'm starting to lose production value. It's a splitter ready. Then, where did I put it? There we go. Now, iron is back in full swing. Hopefully that should make me... Yep, I knew it. It was starting to slow things down, hence the reason why you always check your ore veins, just to make sure they aren't running out or anything. Very interesting. But yeah, okay. It's a very simple factory. But factory nonetheless. Eventually I'm gonna need to start putting the effort to a main bus. Which definitely looks like it's gonna start going out. In one of the many directions. Then, if I come across places that need landfill, then I guess I'll just come across it when it comes. But for now, it's gonna have to be. Not yet. Oh, it's there. Getting close to it, though. when I come back, the next time I do a stream on Factorio like this, I'm definitely gonna have to do some work. And maybe do some research on exactly what should go on a main boss. Or at least eventually. Definitely looks like I have enough iron miners for column. There we go, now it's starting to fully fill up. Meaning that should be backing up pretty soon. There we go. There goes that. Okay then. In all honesty, I think I should end things off here. I already did quite a bit for a 3-hour stream. Definitely not the most that people have done. There are players that are actually really good at the game usually have this time. Everything that I've done to this point finished within the first hour of their playthrough, but I'm not new, so being done in 3 hours is definitely an accomplishment for me. But in any case, I am probably going to end it there. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm gonna probably end off this stream here. Unfortunate that the stream did drop out a few times there, but at least it was able to reconnect. But in any case, I think again, gonna end it here. I hope this more calm and quiet stream was enjoyable to people, and I'm pretty sure this kind of took a little peek behind the curtain onto at least how my brain works, which is weird to think about. But yeah, may the fluff of chaos be with all of you, whether you're on YouTube or on Twitch watching this, either now or in the future. So yeah, I hope I'll see you guys all in my next stream, whenever that is, and whatever I might be doing then. So yeah, see you guys all next week.